miss the beat, so I'm just trying to support them and just trying to do something for them. And that's basically it, man. And shout out to all the dudes that kept asking why I got all them guys on my page with their shirts off. Trust and believe it. Three things sell: weed, drugs, sex, and guns. And if you're a sneakerhead, continue.
Okay, all right.
So
Don't kill me, Goody.
go ahead, brother.
So, one, as always, when we do this live, there was a little technical issue. So I couldn't hear you. So I just the point while you were talking, I was fixing something.
Okay.
So let's just roll back to all that good stuff that you said because I don't want people to miss this shit.
Okay. This is this. I'm going on a what is it? Tough as Nails tour 2021.
Tough as nails.
Right, exactly. So, and basically what it is, it's just an actual event that I'm doing December 11th. From the doors open up at 6 and it's over at 12. And we're just saluting all the females and all the women that have been in tragic situations for the past 2 years since the pandemic, losing loved ones, their homes, their jobs. And it's just my way of just appreciating them and showing them some type of acknowledgement for being as tough as nails. Because I know the average person won't be able to take it. They'll end up commit suicide, or mental health will step in or make excuses and all kind of other things that they won't be able to adjust to. But this is just a shout out to all the women and just show them some love this time. And I'm just doing this out of kindness of my heart, man, because I usually do 2 or 3 shows.
Yeah.
So it's time for another one, for me to do one. So this is the reason why I'm doing this.
And so, like I said, because the audio was acting funny, so people don't realize all the good stuff that you do. Um, you know, um, at normal his shows, he's this show he's giving away with the ticket. You're getting a meal. There's no other promoter that's going to do that. Let's be honest. And I ain't trying to shit on other people. I'm just being honest. Very rarely that people do. And Goody Heart is really good. Um, Several years ago, I don't even mean to get off topic, but several years ago, um, he had came to me and he had wanted to do a show about domestic violence. And I remember he did a show on a previous show we was on. Um, he actually got the opportunity to shine by himself, and he brought a sister on when she talked about domestic violence and how her daughter was killed. And
real too.
very real,
Yeah,
very real.
she's real about
And those are the type of the things that Goody gets back. Um, his son Tuffy, he celebrates him every year being cancer free, and just it's a beautiful thing. And so when he does these shows, and I was I went to several events that he's done, and he's given watches, he's given TVs out, and and sponsorships, and people sponsor him with stuff like this, and he ain't even afraid to come out of his own pocket to do some of this stuff. Because to him, it's about making sure people are having a good time, and you know, you're not going to find a promoter that with that type of heart,
it.
you
I
know.
appreciate that.
Um, and you see so many people that's all you see is dollar signs in their eyes.
It's different. You get and it's crazy. Like with me, I don't even trip off. I took more losses than I had wins. But with me, it's a business.
Yeah.
And when you look at it as a business aspect, in business, you risk a lot.
Yes.
Just like in your marriage, you
Mhm.
risk a lot when you do things. So when I do an event, I go and put everything out that I have. Because either I'm gonna get something in return, or I'm going to understand what my mistakes was.
Yeah.
So those mistakes are lessons that I've learned.
Right.
From making adjustments and not thinking. Like I said, well, okay, cool. And my wife
Mhm.
always tells me all the time. She said, "Why do you keep buying all this shit? This keep giving away." I'm like, because it could be somebody that need a TV, and I might just be there in a
Mhm.
situation where they pay $5 for
Mhm.
3 raffle tickets, and they paid $25, and they came off on a TV that they didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
You know, I don't trip off of it. I want to go home. I'm just telling the ladies on this. Make sure that when you go to this event, you don't have your car loaded down
Mhm.
and make room for that TV. You got to tie it on the box or
I saw
whoever
the
when
picture. It's not. It's a nice
yeah,
size.
it's a 50-inch TV. I mean,
Yeah.
I can use it in my basement. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I can use my basement, but I'm just generous. I just want people to understand, man. It's more than just selling tickets, you know, and
Yeah.
getting a payday, and you leaving out the venue caked up. You know what I'm saying? And then people not having that mentality to say, "Damn, that was a nice ass show." You know,
Yeah.
just people are not doing it. People are not giving back just to show appreciation. They
Mm.
everybody's just taking, just taking, just taking, just taking, just taking. And
Mm.
I don't ever clock another person's money. Whatever you spend your money with, you spend your money with. And it's a lot of dynamic promoters out here. I mean, um, you got Tricky Entertainment. He's like the heavyweight of all promoters. You know, um, you got Dwayne Nutt. Shout out to Dwayne Nutt. You got Steve
Mm.
Mathis. You got, you know, you really got some heavy hitters out. You got Yoke from out you know, Players World, Virginia. You got some real
Mm.
heavy hitters that can go and get a
Mm.
hotel and rent a hotel out and bring folks there so they can get dressed up.
Yeah.
Or go to the stadium, a national stadium. I'm gonna rent this whole thing out and this will be my vision. I'm gonna pack this joint. You know what I'm saying? That's deep to me. Or for like Dwayne Nutt, they out Vegas and you bringing bands out Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are heavyweight promoters. And I just always think, I remember Frank Patterson, Frank White said it one day. He says, "Man, I just wish all the sucker shit out of all the promoters would stop. That every promoter would just get together and sit down and bring money to the table and throw one big function." You know what
That'd
I'm
be
saying?
yeah.
Because there's so much money. Everybody got so much money out here that other people don't really
Mm.
know that they would take an investment chance on. You know,
Yeah.
why does other
Mm.
out of state promoters come and bring the Erykah Badu's and the Maxwells and the Anthony
Yeah.
Hamiltons, you know what I'm saying, or the Bruno Mars, and they eat? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we put our money together
And do the same
and
thing.
do the same thing? You know, I
Mm.
just think that nobody doesn't want to accept the fact of just sitting back and being an associate. Everybody
Mm.
want to be a boss. Oh, and shout out to um, Wally K
Mm.
two. You know what I'm saying, for the Miami takeover. I meant to put him in that thing too. They heavyweights. You
So,
know.
but this is what I learned. You build with people that want to build.
Right.
There are a lot of people, and see, unfortunately, the audio wasn't on when we began the show. You were saying how we allowed the guests to talk. There are a lot of people that want to hog the spotlight because they don't want to share. One of the things I remember is when the first at the bar we did when we were over in Maryland, Temple Hill. We went to the Hideaway that night after we finished the show, and we came, just to party with you because you was doing like a karaoke party
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, and you know, and then one of my mans said, "Oh, you know, good." I said, "That's my man,"
yeah, yeah.
and
It was packed. It was
yeah,
crazy too.
it was
Crazy. I think
packed.
I had a karaoke. I think I had a karaoke battle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a karaoke battle.
and and it was always like, and even when it wasn't like, sometimes I just, when I'm
Yeah,
at home,
yeah,
boom, boom,
yeah.
just go up there, just boom, go up there and just chill. And but people don't know how to build with people. Some people always want the spotlight, and that's why it's almost like MCs and the rappers out here. That's why they can't really move because that crab in the barrel mentality is so big. But then also it's big, but then also it's when you build with the right people, a lot of great things happen.
Yeah, it's business, man. Everybody
Mm.
cries business, 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 but you really have to. Some people take a business class, but I worked around a lot of
Mm.
great businessmen, and their
Mm.
business practices has
Mm.
taught me a lot. You
Yes,
know,
you
and
learn
and
from people.
yeah, and I might sit back and I be quiet, and they be like, "Man, why you look so mean?" I said, "Man, I'm good.
Exactly.
I'm chilling, but I'm absorbing everything."
Mm.
And you know, with us, man, we always want a
Mm.
discount because they think people think that
Mm.
we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I need a
Mm.
discount. What can you do for me? Support black businesses without asking for a discount. You know what I'm saying?
All the
But
time.
some black businesses don't know how to do good
Business.
business. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't know how to do good business, then your business will
Mm.
fall. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you have to practice good
Mm.
business skills in order for your business to grow. And a lot of times it takes you to listen to your employees, but you
Mm.
always do the 75, the 20, and the 5 theory. 75% is your actual employees. You
Mm.
know, the ones that run your mechanic shop or whatever like that. That 20% is your managers, your supervisors and stuff. And then you have that 5% of the ones that can't do shit right. They
Yeah.
call out, they don't want to come to work, you know what I'm saying? They always complaining, they always bitching, they always wiping. So what you do is you got 75, you got to 20. Now you got to get to 100. So you got that 5% that's still kind of shaky that don't want to do their due diligence on your job. So what you do is with them, you set them examples up.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire you. I'm going to make you an example
Example.
so I can get this other 4% or other 5% to come onto the 20%. Now I got 100% of everybody on the same page. You know, until we learn how to do that in business, then you'll be able to have a successful business. But if you got individuals in there, you looking like, well, I ain't gonna let them go because I need the body and all that. Well, you're gonna still be in the same slump.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the way I look at relationships. I look at my friends that way. And you said something that was right on point. You have to find somebody that's gonna build with you. I've had a lot of people that want to go in situations with me doing parties, and I'm like, okay, cool. For example, like a stripper party, um, and they'll say, man, how much money you make? I never disclose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much money I make? And then they'll say, man, put me down on it. I'm like, I got you. But then I started thinking, like, why do you really want to get on? You looking for a come up? And are you going to promote?
Yeah.
Are you embarrassed to see it? You know, guys on your page or women on your page, and you gonna want to have to get your friends to say, oh, hey, what you got with that nigga on your page and all that other shit and all that gay shit and all that. No, I don't have time for that, bro. So when I see that you trying to pimp me for some information or how do I do it or whatever that, I'll give you the information. I'm not gonna hold nothing back because I don't hate on nobody. I want you to learn. I want you to take your chances on it because it's not a game with this shit, you know. So I'll give you the information. Good luck on talking to these guys because they're not going to accept you like that. They're a community within themselves.
Yes.
All the dancers, you know, and you might got a relationship with them, but you still got to go through somebody to get close to them, and they're gonna screen you like, "What's up with them? I never heard of them." You know, just like getting G checked in the game. You know, so it's serious. Same as in the parties. I've doing a lot of parties with different go-go bands, and jokers want to get on and want my venue information. I give them the venue information, but they want to get on with me to get the information. But I say, man, you got back or you got essence, man, put me on me, get in with you. They look me off.
But that's,
you know what I'm saying? They look me off.
But that's the difference between you and most people.
Yeah.
Because real talk, like CP3, I would do these small videos for him on my iPhone. You know, quick promotion. He'll call me up, yo, I got an event coming up. Throw together some pictures, boom, boom, boom. I throw some pictures, throw a Renegade track behind it, put it out there. But when he sees me in the party, he was like, yo, this is the guy that does all of my videos. Yeah. He will always make me seem like a big deal. You know, and here's the thing. I was doing that just because we had a great friendship. Yeah. He could not said anything. Yeah. You know, I never, you know me, I'm a behind the scenes person. So, you know, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, then oh well.
Yeah, I do that too, man. Like I meet people and I say, man, what you do? He says, man, I do web designs, I do flyers. And I said, hey, I'm gonna see some information, make me a flyer. And they'll make me a flyer. And they're like, what you want on it? I said, just create me something. You know, I said, I don't care. And they'll shoot me information over to them and they'll shoot me the flyer. I might not even like it, but I still bless them through a cash. Send me your cash app. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still bless them. And I use the flyer, you know, because it's their services. Because I'm putting them out there. It's part of marketing. And a lot of times we don't know how to market different people. And that's the reason why I'm just thankful, man, for the Invicta Watch Group, Shooter Sports, Girls Fit, mainstream transportation, you know, just different but what kitty love, you know, that love. I'm just so thankful for those sponsorships and that. You know? You get that because you bless a lot of people. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that one of the rules of I'm a big fan of The Secret. People can't see it, but I got like 3 of their books. Is that in order for you to receive blessings, you got to give blessings. You know, and you do that. You know, I remember when H&M had that controversy, and they had that monkey on the shirt with the little black boy's face on it. And all I did was call you up, and I was like, "Yo, I know you know, could you work at? I know you work at Shooters. Could you bring me like maybe the head of Shooters or some people, and we talk black fashion design?" I love that show. That was a powerful show.
And we sat there. We got people. I got a whole bunch of people who were doing black designs, and we talked about it. We talked about the sad part is when Gucci makes something offensive that um, we still gonna buy it.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think I think that's when we had shit, I think we had like all the black entrepreneurs in
yeah, we
there.
had all the black entrepreneurs on there.
We had Barry Davis in there.
Yeah,
Shout out to Society
my
66.
man Don Napper was there.
Yeah, and Fats Torn
So
was there.
yeah,
Um,
the whole table was full. It was
yeah, we
deep.
had Laughing Lenny was there.
Oh yeah,
Bones was there. We was it was heavy. It was heavyweights, man.
yeah. And it was such a great conversation.
Right, right,
Um, but and all I did was make a phone call.
right.
It's like, hey, yo, I want to talk about this. He's like, you just not even bought one. You bought like the whole Wu Tang Clan. It was,
Yeah,
but it was like one of the deep stuff. And when people see shows like that and they realize that at the bar it's not just about independent music, that we actually do about some real topics and real stuff. That's why we've been around for like the last 3 to 4 years. Because we have people like you when we do shows like that are so meaningful. Um, and I appreciate that.
yeah.
Like,
Thank you. Yeah, I just stayed in myself, man, and just think of something
mm,
different that somebody else not doing.
mm,
And just take a chance on it. If it succeed, it succeed. If it don't, it don't. I move on from it.
mm,
Like if I do a sip and paint karaoke and have a good
mm,
turnout, I won't do it again. And they'll ask me, when you running it again? When you running it again? I said, I don't know. I
mm,
probably won't do it again because it's just like my life is an actual book, and every time I do an event, it's this one chapter. From
mm,
me booking people, from getting the
mm,
numbers and meeting the sponsors and getting the
mm,
dancers and spending all this money, and once that event is over with, I move to another
mm.
chapter.
Yeah,
And I just do it like that. And I'm really not. I ain't no real big promoter, man, on getting things done. I have to really feel it in my spirit to say, you know what? I think I'm gonna do
but I
something.
think for you, it's more not just the promotion; it's more of
Yeah.
just the give back and the
Yeah, I
stuff
love
that.
that, man, because that's what
Mm,
like I tell a lot of people. I said, man, if
mm,
God had given us our book of life, how we want to live our life every day, and you can't go to the next page until tomorrow, and it shows you time you wake up, time you go to bed, all the activities within that time that's gonna happen. You'll change your whole way of living and your
mm.
whole way of moving for that day, you
Yes.
know. But he doesn't. He gives us the blueprint and gives us the road for us to travel, but we tend to sway off. And he shoots us little warning signs as well, but we tend to ignore them. And then we ignore them, then he
Mm,
sits us down for a minute, or we go through it financially, or
mm.
we affect our kids, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll hit us one way or another, but he gonna pay us back. But in our mindset, we
Mm,
don't think of it like that. So man, you just gotta live life, man, right now, because everybody got an expiration date, and when he come, you can't say, "Hold on, God, let me take everything out of my pockets." I know you got a metal detector up that joint, man. I'm just going. You gotta roll. You gotta go right then and there. It ain't like I gotta go home and cut the iron off. I left the
mm,
iron. I let me kiss my kids. You say, "Slim, come
mm,
on, we got work to do."
mm,
So I look at life like that, man. So and until he called me home, bro, I ain't gonna argue with him. I ain't gonna give him
mm,
excuses. I'm gonna keep blessing these people, man. Keep trying to touch somebody, man, in the right way and show them what real love is, and that's all I'm doing, man. So on the
mm,
11th, we got all these birthdays to little sister Shanice Jones is her birthday. Young lady Tamika, her birthday. Young lady Danielle, Michelle, young lady out of Baltimore. Named Chocolate. My sister Tanya, her daughter's birthday is gonna be there. So, and everybody who's a
mm.
Sagittarius, since we're celebrating Adonis and Wet Dream's birthday and Finesse birthday, is a champagne toast. So I'm giving them a champagne toast as well. So we'll raise our cups, say happy birthday. You have a glass of champagne on me, celebrate your birthday, and that's basically it, man. Call me 240-659-8623, and I'll
Mm.
give you all the information you need before
Let
the
me throw
event.
that flyer back up there
Yeah, it
real
sounds like
quick.
it's gonna be a hell
Oh,
of
it's
a
gonna be
event.
crazy, man.
Yo, you got anything CB3 you want to say?
I just wish I could be there. I was working on
Yes,
Saturday.
it's a ladies only
Yeah.
event, man.
Even more reason for to be there.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta see me. I might have to post up outside.
Yeah,
Do
man.
some parking lot pit back. I can help with that. Help carry that 50 inch TV out to
Yeah,
a car.
man.
She be the official TV
Yeah,
TV
yeah,
carrier.
yeah. If she got some stuff in the car, you know, we throw it in my car.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. But the sponsorship, bro, it's
Well, on some realness, on some of these events, just let me know if I ain't got to work the next day,
I
like on
know
the
you gonna
weekend.
come and you gonna do live broadcast. I
I'm a
already know how
live
you
broadcast,
gonna go. I already
and
know how
and
you gonna do it.
and I got the camera too.
Yes,
I can come
sir.
to take pictures and then
Yes, sir.
post
Man, I
everything.
appreciate you, man.
Dog. I always gonna celebrate
Yeah.
celebrate one of my brothers
Yeah,
and
thank you so much,
you
man. I
know.
appreciate you for having me. And I love when he comes because he'll shoot a live video right then and there, man. Like he live from Channel 7.
Yeah, that's
You
what we
know,
do, man. We
yeah,
pop up. I do the same thing with my show. We pull up, shoot, feed, live. It's what we do.
yeah,
We put on folks that's doing
man. That's
good.
what's up,
So
man.
yeah, I'm gonna get that information from you. I post up on my show. I
Yeah,
do my show Monday nights 9 o'clock. I do a pregame and a
nice,
postgame. So
nice.
yeah, I post it on mine too. And I'm definitely gonna holler at you because I've been trying to get some events together, working with the community and the police,
Yeah,
get the
I got
police involved.
and I have a nonprofit too, man. That I started during the COVID of February of this year. It's called Take Cover, and what it is a soft start air arena, and it's
Yeah, you was. I
yeah, it's
remember.
heavy. It's really really deep, man. And I was, I have a 501(c) pending. Hopefully, to come through this month, and I'm going to bring it to the district. It's located in DC, and when I bring it to the district, it's going to change the whole entire games, and I'm gonna put it right in these wards 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going right in their hood, in the hoods, man. I'm going to have it for free. I'm going to teach these kids anger management, conflict resolution, team building. There's so much stuff, Keen. When I tell you it's heavy, the business plan is about almost 100 pages of what is going to transpire, and I'm going to get these kids out of the mindset disrespecting their parents, allowing the cell phone to be the babysitter,
Yes.
allowing the video game to control their whole emotions and everything like that. Allow the parents to come out and learn financial management, trade. Everything is going to be there for them in the community. And it's going to be free. The only thing they got to do is just come and sign up. That's all they have to do. But they got to sign up through their cell phone, through a computer.
Yeah.
Then when they come through the door, they'll have an ID that we'll print for them. And this, when I tell you, man, it's gonna be crazy because now the citizens don't like the police don't like the military don't like the citizens. I'm going to form some employees that retired police.
And
Go
and,
ahead.
and that's the thing too. I remember we had a conversation.
Yeah,
You came to one of our shows. I think when we went with GOP, and we talked about like
yeah,
police brutality,
yeah. It's crazy.
and
This
and
thing's
and,
gonna be
and,
crazy,
and you
man.
had a very different
Yeah,
aspect on
yeah.
that. And I was like, oh shit, didn't think about it
This
like
thing's
that.
this thing. If God willing, man, if this 501(c) come through this month, 2022 is gonna be a big year. So we still got Integrity Entertainment Group. We still
Yes.
have that. So we launched another company. It's called Company Protective Services Group, and that's where we have our executive protection security team. We have a dog grooming salon within the
Yeah.
transportation company side. We have a rug cleaning business. We have bartenders. We have male and female dancers. So that whole entire group of Company Protective Services is the group that whatever you need, I can provide that for you. You follow me? And then we have the nonprofit of the Take Cover Soft Air Arena as well. So I'm just staying busy, man, just trying to do different things. You know.
Well, just let you know, you got partners right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever you need to promote
Yeah.
or partner, or,
I
or
appreciate it,
you
man.
come on, we do a
Yeah.
live broadcast. Ain't no problem.
Yeah. So I'm
You
waiting.
know.
Like I said, I'm waiting on this thing, man. But either way, but even though I still have the nonprofit, I think around February or March, I'm going to do something for autism. That's been heavy on my heart lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I know it's God is sending a signal to me because like I'll be in my truck, and all of a sudden I hear something about autism, or I click on something on TV, and I might brush my teeth or get in the shower or just come upstairs and it's something about autism. But it's been on my mind, you
Yeah.
know. So I think I'm gonna do something real elegant for kids with autism, man, and focus on them. Like
Well,
I said,
you know.
my son was born with cancer,
Mhm.
but I want I just want to do that, man, because I see a lot of
Yeah.
parents and the kids
Look
that
what you got. I got
just
one of my nephew has a slight
yeah.
case of
You see what I'm
autism.
saying?
It's in my
It
heart.
needs to be done. It
Yeah.
needs to be done, you know. And I want to do that. So I know with CP3 and you, when we put this thing together, man, it's gonna be nice.
Oh, we definitely gonna be
Yeah,
a part
it's
of
gonna be nice. It's gonna be a real nice, elegant piece. And I give my cousin Jock, bring in push play, real nice, elegant. You know, I got a couple of caterers
it.
that want me to link up with them and talk some business.
I
You know,
mean, let me know because I can get you. You know, I can talk to caterers. You know, my cousin is Chef
yeah,
Rock. He got his own. You know,
yeah,
from season 3 Hell's Kitchen.
okay.
He got Queen's Mother's. He's also one of the sponsors of the show. But he
Mm-hmm.
got Queen's Mother restaurant right there in Arlington.
Okay.
You know, you really need to you know
It's
big with
black
them.
owned.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Let me get the address. I support them, bro.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
support them. Yeah. The thing about it is like we go order our food. I don't never put the tip on the receipt. I give the tip to them in their hand because sometimes being in the hospitality business, those
Mm.
tips take forever to get to you.
Process. Yeah.
So I'd rather give you the money in your hand for your service.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing we need to start practicing too as black owned businesses, man. You know, appreciate the clientele that come in.
But and that's the thing is once again I you know CP3 got on his soapbox last week because he was certain people we have certain people who just be, who feel uh, that they're a legit company but they don't act like a legit company and we spend too much time talking about them and not enough time focusing on the companies that are actually doing
Yeah,
good business.
yeah, you're right.
You know, um, but I appreciate the rant because I knew the pain he was feeling
Yeah,
because it wasn't necessarily his pain; it was kind of mine.
yeah.
But he does good business. Like he did like Black Queens Matter came in and they picked random black restaurants to eat. And I came in. He called me up. I was off that Wednesday, and I came out there and I took pictures and film for him and stuff. I do a lot of things a lot, but I go through. When I normally go through. I'm not just going through for a free meal. I actually go through to take pictures and support his business. And my goddaughter, um, who wants to be a chef, went to school, culinary school. But we actually took me and her and her mom actually took her there, and she actually got to meet. Was like, oh yeah, it's family. We grew up together, and that was a good thing, especially when you see somebody from the neighborhood that you grew up with was on TV that actually taught at the school that you went to, and pretty much been a success.
Good, man. I appreciate. Like I said, man, thank you so much, man, for having me through, man.
Oh man, it's dog. We honestly we gotta do more of these. Just on the talking side because I know
Yeah.
we could talk forever.
Even off the record, man. Like I said, it's always my home is always open to you, bro.
Yeah,
just call me, let me know where you at, man.
The one thing is I appreciate like you CP3. This has been a rough year for me.
Yeah.
This has been a
Oh, I
rough
know,
2 years.
Praying for you too.
With my aunt passing
Yeah.
last year and then my uncle passing this year, has been really rough, spiritually for me. But I'm able to make it because I have great friends that push me through. The brother that's sitting beside you, CP3, like literally right after my aunt passed, took me down Virginia Beach. Was just like, look, man, you ain't got to sit in this house, man. We gonna go. All right, he had booked the hotel.
Nice.
He had already rented the car. We
Yeah.
went down there and
Yeah.
those 3 days probably did more for me than he would ever know because it cleared my head. It
Because you know
cleared my
why you were
heart.
so comfortable, and that's the thing about it. You were so comfortable and being here and every day getting up doing the same thing that when you actually was uncomfortable, it felt good.
Yes.
What changed? And
Yeah.
I get it. I understand, bro. I understand everything that you're saying, and that's the reason why I'm doing this Toughest Ghetto show. Because not only you gone through it, a whole lot of people have gone
Yeah.
through it, man, and they will continue to go through it until they get a gripping a hold on this crazy uh, pandemic, man, or whatever is going on. Man. But until then, bro, we just gotta move our pieces on the board, real slow. Think before we act, so that way we won't get caught in no bullshit.
Think before we act, and,
Yeah.
and the thing is too is those moments of when you get these small moments of happiness and stuff like that. it helps heal you.
Yeah.
You know, if you start to get depressed, you start to go down that rabbit
Yeah.
hole. It's
Oh
tough
yeah,
to get out.
yeah. There's a lot of people dealing with stress, you
Mhm.
know, nowadays. It's so much stuff, man,
Mhm.
and they don't know how to fight through it. So they just in a situation where they just going to hide their feelings, you know, and they gonna keep acting like nothing is wrong, but the whole time, bro. And that's what I said. Anytime that you want to pick the phone up and give me a call, it don't matter what time it is, but you know, you my brother. So you want to let some off your chest, man. You want to cry, bro. As a man, you know, we how we go, bro.
Yes.
So and you gotta talk to somebody about it, bro. You just can't be in a situation where you think, well, I gotta figure it out, because you don't.
You don't. You don't.
You don't.
You
You
don't. You
don't.
need and you need those you know, those brotherly bonds and stuff like that. You know, that was, you know, and that was tough because honestly, lost my cousin,
Yeah.
then I lost GOP, like literally back to back. One lost GOP, one lost my cousin first, then GOP, and those, you know, those my brotherhood bonds. And when you start to lose those, you forget about them. But you have other brothers, you know, and it's and you know, and me and CP3 bond really became close after you know, after GOP had passed,
Yeah.
and you know, it's just I was blessed with having good people in my life, like you, like him, that helped me through tough times,
Yeah.
and I appreciate both of y'all, to
Of
be
course, of
honest.
course. It's supposed to be.
Support each other.
Yes, sir.
Keep each
Yes,
other
sir.
up.
On purpose.
Yeah, that's what we all about,
Yeah.
man. So, yeah, we gonna build. Like I said, we all got goals. We all got dreams and plans of what we want to do, and we all meet each other, you know, for a reason. I got some things in the works. You got some things.
Yeah.
We all link this up and use our connection and our reach, man. No telling where it can go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely gonna make some things happen coming up in the new year.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I know you gotta get up out of here,
Yeah, man. I got a
cause
date.
I know we get to talking even
Yeah,
longer.
man. That's why I asked you. I said, look, man, what time you they come through around 4 o'clock? I'm like, bro, you know how we go, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a whole 8 hour sitcom on this shit, Joe. Because you don't see each other that much, man. But like I said, man, December 11th, give me a call, 240-659-8623, in reference to the Toughest Nails Tour 2021, celebrating Adonis and Wet Dreams' birthday and finesse with special guests Rush from Atlanta. And you got some dynamic dancers gonna be on board. Make sure y'all come through. A lot of raffle giveaways. Please forgive me for anybody that I may have forgotten. Blaming on a lot of shit going on with the rest of me. That on my heart. But trust and believe me.
Yeah, this man is
Show up
always
December
back.
11th. It's gonna be the show of the year. Trust me.
I might be outside the venue.
Yeah.
Let me know I may circle with you.
It's the only show you can attend where every VIP get a different entree meal. Based on your tickets, based on the pay you pay for your ticket. You pay for the $50, you can get the crab cake. You pay for the $40, you get the smothered chicken. You pay for the $30 one, you're going to get the actual apple bourbon wings, and you pay for the $25. You just might get yourself a little cocktail plate of peanuts and cashews or sunflower seeds or something. But you will get something. But,
See look, man, that menu got me hungry as shit right now.
crazy,
Except for
man.
the crab cake part, but other than
Well,
that,
I mean, I got this dynamic chef, man,
Yeah.
Chef Jay. I met him. Crazy thing about him, I met him at the gas station, man. He was just looking so stressed. And you know me, I try to talk to people. I said, "What's happening?" He was like, "Nothing, man. I'm just going through. I'm just going through it." So he pumping his gas in his car. I said, "You cater?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "I make this, boo, boo, boo." I'm looking at him like, "Yeah, all right." So the Joker gave me his card, gave me a little menu. And I said, "Well, I got a event coming in December." I said, I'll give you a run." You know. He said, "For real." So we sat there and we talked in the gas station. And then like that Monday, he just popped over my crib with some crab cakes, and I was like, "Dang, this nigga for real."
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
man.
and then, like I said, the meet was only supposed to last for about like 30 to 40 minutes because I was trying to determine how many people I was gonna have at the
Yeah.
event. And we stayed there for like 3 hours, man, just talking, and then we kept changing the menu up for the different ticket prices and all that other stuff. And so now we just trying to put everything together. We got till Saturday's the actual show.
Well, I tell you what, the next time you come through, we'll do a follow up next month.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, and then you can definitely bring him.
Yeah, and he will bring some food. He can cook. I'm not gonna lie, he can cook.
Yeah,
He can cook better than me. I would did it myself. But I was like cooking everything. So Chef Jay, he can cook. I'm not gonna lie. He got some good different different little entrees and stuff like that. Like I have never heard of anything called an actual crown apple whiskey bourbon wings.
That's
You
all I
know,
want right
and
there.
they good. too. I've never heard of it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he
they
made it. It's really, really good because more people they eat the apples before they even eat the chicken. You know, because the apples taste that good with the apple. You know,
Yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Yeah, man, it's just crazy.
So, we'll set something up. You definitely want
Let's do it.
dog. If he rolling with you,
Yeah.
I'm promoting him.
That's cool.
So we definitely can set that up. We'll set that up for next month.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Give or
yeah,
take the weather. The weather ain't bad. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
But you know I got the truck, so it don't matter.
Yeah, no. I look like you was off roading before you got here.
Yeah. You know I stay off. Like always keep it dirty, man. That way I won't get stopped by the police.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, smart.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. But CP3 going to bless and brother touching you, man.
Yeah, so
We
this,
definitely gonna do some work.
Yeah, I got stuff. Like I said, I got some real heavy, man, with this autism thing, man. You know.
so we definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on some stuff for PTSD. I got a
Yeah,
couple
let's do it.
yeah, one of my partners, he was with the fire department, Paul the Boston.
Yeah.
And he actually, he was there for the 9/11 in the Pentagon. So,
Okay.
and I have another partner that was in the military that he retired, and I think he said like 45 of the members of the platoon have committed suicide because of PTSD.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to coordinate a show to get them on to talk about it. So maybe this is the time we can all get together.
Yeah, you gotta do. Like, a lot of times people do podcasts, man. They do podcasts. They don't really take advantage of what this microphone can do with this new cell phone technology. And you gotta bring in people, man, that make other people feel uncomfortable because we don't talk about it. And they hear it and they see it, but they don't really talk about it. Like I would never know your friends who were in the 9/11 or they were in the military and they committed suicide because when they come home, the government don't really put them in a better place for them to survive. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand what domestic violence, that how we always get locked up or women get abused and we don't talk about it, or why you throw a domestic violence event and people tend to shun away from it. They don't want to be
involved.
And I never understood that, but we deal with it. We always can agree to disagree any time. Sometimes it gets physical, sometimes it doesn't. But why can't we talk about it? Why is it that uncomfortable that we cannot talk about it? And
definitely. Definitely. So we are definitely going to be doing some dope things and picking some things up. So I'm about to just play this new Renegade video, and then we're gonna get you up out of here because we keep saying bye, but
shout out to my man too, man. My JR. He calls himself Michael Jordan. Chris Shooter. Hey Rush. I got Rush watching, man.
Shout out to them.
Can't get right, Chris Shooter.
Shout out to Ernest L, man.
Ernest L, yeah.
That's my dude, man. Ernest L, crazy ass. Good times, man. But we ain't gonna reminisce too much. Let me play this video because I know you gotta get up out of here. Yo, man, it's the new Renegade video, man. To get up, just to let you know how talented this boy is.
That boy P, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was down, now I'm really about to go get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with the vision. My money be piling, we don't do division. The feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet they didn't get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh, bet that we get up. Pushing this weight, I'm doing sit-ups. I was just dirty, now I got my fit up. Too good for these bitches, I bet they gon' miss us. And I pack a bag if you think that I'm trippin'. I keep this shit brisk, like I'm sip Lipton. Even though niggas don't know what to get on. You ain't shit, so your niggas go and get on. Get you some pack, go make a flip homes. Yeah, I'm stuck in my bad ways. Niggas always being burnt out, so I dip them all in the ashtray. I don't understand these niggas that just always talking about, yeah, they past ways. I don't understand these bitches always comparing me to they past days. I give a fuck about you, you give a fuck about me. I just be rapping for money, you be rapping for free. Feel like that I rap like a god, the reason they call me a G. I'm against all of these odds. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Never no worries, Hakuna Matata. They say that I'm hot cause the devil with Prada. I'm Soulja Boy first and these niggas gon' follow. Catching no feelings, you catching these hollows. Raul Rodriguez like I fuck with Rollo. Ain't got no time when I see this Movado. Bet that bitch shine like I'm in Monte Carlo. Looking at me like I done hit the lotto. Counting your last days, get hit up. Talking that trash, hey, on Twitter. Your bitch, she be bad, yeah, I'm with her. When she see me, her face be lit up. Boy, better go ahead and mind your business. I don't go back and forth like tenor. Run this game, I don't get no finna. But we bout to get up. 10 rounds, now that nigga can't get up. That's what you get when you go fuck with division. My money be piling, we don't do division. Feds be watching, I just gotta get up. I was just down, now I'ma get up. Sleeping on me, I bet that they get up. My money was low, but now I'ma get up. Oh.
Shut